Love it or leave it.
And we're back. I play video games when I should be working. She plays video game characters and is never not working. You can see her in the upcoming movie Borderlands. It's the incredible Janina Gavankar. There we go. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess.
Good to see ya.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. Come on in.
That was perfect.
You and one Miss Cate Blanchett star in the forthcoming sci-fi action flick Borderlands. Do you think you could take on the real Cate Blanchett in hand-to-hand combat?
No.
Yeah, she seems tough.
Just too talented at everything.
Right.
Like, don't warn her that's coming. She'll
prepare.
She'll prepare.
She'll understand the motivations by getting the practice that
And
she
then I'll be
needs.
fucked.
Yeah. What is your favorite kind of video game?
Deep narrative video games that take like 90 hours to complete.
I love that. I completely agree.
You play things.
I do. Well, so I know one
You
of your
play deep narrative games.
I do. I understand also one of your favorite games is Portal.
It's my favorite video game, period. Yes, clap for Portal.
When you say Portal is your favorite game, do you mean that the way when I say Portal is my favorite game, I include Portal 2. I love Portal and Portal 2 together. Do you include Portal 2?
Oh, yeah.
So good. Do people know how good it is?
No, because, well, I mean, okay, whoever said yeah, have you played through co-op mode? Yes, right? Yes. Do you test your potential partners by like playing co-op and being like, well,
It's
if you
tough.
really want to be together, we're
have
going to
to-
need to
It is
play co-op mode in
you-
Portal 2.
I don't know if you're going to make it in a couple unless you can be shouting something like, no, I know I said forward. In this case, that means up from my side. You have to go down, which is back
That's
from
right.
your point of view. No, not left, north.
Do you
north.
not understand physics?
You have to go down while I'm going up, and then I fire it. No, I fire it. Now we're back at the bottom of the fucking swamp.
That's right. That's right.
Now my little robot is fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
Another co-op game, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. These really are games. Co-op Portal and Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes really are.
Well, they're local multiplayers also.
And they're truly designed to break people, to
Yes.
find the flaws inside of a relationship and rip it to pieces.
And/or test them and bring you closer together.
Oh, is that what's happened for you?
Oh, yeah.
So are you still?
And that got real dirty.
Yeah.
Yes, John.
So who do you play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with?
Cool people.
Nice.
I'll play with you.
Okay. Now, if you had to pick one of your co-stars from the morning show to fight,
Why is there fighting always? Why am
because
I
we're
fighting
talking,
them?
Because we're doing games.
It's like a
because
Mortal
because
Kombat.
it's
I see what you're
gaming.
doing.
Because it's games.
Yeah, fine. But not all games are about fighting, as
No,
you know.
but the best ones are.
Portal is not about fighting.
Well,
Well,
okay.
you do. You are fighting GLaDOS. Yeah.
It
Fair.
ends in it's also not a boss
It's
battle. I don't know what
true.
to fighting in
Not
a boss battle.
wrong.
There's a kind of game that is not for. I love storytelling games, but a kind of game where it's like you walk around this small town until you find out why your aunt died. It's just like not my favorite type of game. No, you have to collect all the letters.
But
I don't love it.
what are your favorites?
Favorite games of all time: Portal and Portal 2.
Okay.
Bloodborne would be one of my favorite
But
games of
that's
all time.
So hard.
So hard. Yeah, those are my favorites. Oh, do you play The Witness?
You know The Witness? I'm so happy to be here.
Nobody knows.
I did not know. So, okay, Jonathan Blow made that.
Uh-huh.
He's a super weirdo indie game developer.
I didn't know it till I just played it. I don't know anything about it.
He's so weird, and
We're having
he
such
should
an
come do
intense
your
moment.
he should come do your show.
Okay.
He's so strange.
He has to be strange. to make that
Brilliant,
game.
but brilliant.
It's an incredible puzzle game. Is this
Oh.
working?
I did not know this was going to happen.
You didn't know
I'm
I knew
so
about The Witness?
No, you just flexed.
Let's see.
It's great.
Let's keep going. So I'll admit that I gave up on Disco Elysium.
Okay, that's fine. You're allowed. But you like puzzles.
I love puzzles.
So Lorelei and the Laser Eye.
Haven't played it.
Brand new.
Okay.
That's like puzzles within puzzles within puzzles. I played that shit. Like I had my laptop here. I put it on, well, it's on Steam. And then I put it on my big screen TV. And then I would take photos of the screen with my iPad, take out the pen and write on it. And then I also had a notebook here. And that was like the only way I could make all the puzzles work.
Oh,
it
you
was
gotta.
So...
It's you gotta do screenshots sometimes. Some of these puzzle games, you gotta do screenshots.
Oh, it's so good, but they want that. They want you to do that.
All right. Now in Borderlands, your character, Commander Knox, is the daughter of the game's big bad, General Knox. And, perhaps you're the villain, perhaps you're not.
I mean...
Now, if you ask me, and you haven't, the best part of every good video game is a top-notch villain, which is why we're going to rank some of the best baddies around in a game we're calling Rank and Vile.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what?
I don't even look at these villains. Oh, I see a Palpatine up there. All right.
That's my little haircut in the movie. I called it the Mean Girl mullet.
That is a Mean Girl mullet. Also, it could be kind of like a future that also has has some Blade Runner energy.
Ooh.
I'll
take it, thanks.
Here's how it works. We're going to blind rank 5 video game villains.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
Starting out with Pagan Min from Far Cry 4.
Oh, yeah.
You voiced the character Amita in Far Cry 4. What was that experience like? And as a follow-up, how would one get into voice acting if he was interested?
Well,
Get into voice acting if I was interested.
Whoever that might be, that interested person. So that's a full performance capture performance. You got to be ready to put dots all over your person.
Mm-hmm.
Are you into that kind of thing?
Sure, I could get there.
Great. That was the first video game that I performed in. And I was a very late gamer, so I started playing video games in 2007. And then I just started tweeting all the time, like, is there anybody who needs me to be in their game? Because I need a brown girl to be in a game of any kind.
Oh.
And then finally somebody did, and I auditioned and I got it. And that was Far Cry 4.
I should tweet, does anyone need a brown girl to be in their game?
That's exactly right. It'll work perfectly for you.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so now you have to blind rank in terms of how villainous this character is, with the Crown being the most villainous.
This graphic is great.
And you're not going to be able to revise.
Oh, God. No revisions? Okay. Well, for Pagan?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. All right.
No, it's good. It's good.
I didn't get it. I would say, specifically in that game, everybody was a villain, which I loved. There was no way of winning. So I would say he's like 3.
Okay. Got a 3.
Oh, 3.
Right in the middle. That's good. All right,
Look
next
at
up.
This is so great.
We have Emperor Palpatine from Battlefront 2.
Oh, fucking 5, bruh.
5, the greatest. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Next up, we have the Infected from The Last of Us.
Oh, are they the villain though? Like, what is the villain? Those are just the monsters. You know what I mean? It's like saying a Splicer versus, Frank Fontaine and
we'll get to
Borderlands.
Frank. We'll get to Frank. We're gonna get to Frank. You're sort of dodging. I agree. Yes, the deeper meaning of The Last of Us is it?
I'm putting them at a 1.
Okay, because they're just kind of mindless zombies.
Not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
No, their fault. They're just I like.
It's not a villain.
Okay.
That's a victim.
And that's an important way to view it, because in a sense, isn't the villain really the losing of The Last of Us, right? The us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty deep observation that only I've made. That there's a double meaning in the name The Last of Us. Because it's not just about The Last of Us, it's about The Last of Us. And not a lot of people know that. That's what that's about. All right, next up, Frank Fontaine from BioShock.
Well, I don't know who the other one is.
By the
what
way,
if the other one is so diabolical
well,
that I give them a 2 and then it will be so inaccurate?
By the way, BioShock, one of my favorite games of all time.
That
BioShock
game
Infinite,
made me a gamer.
It's incredible. People don't know about it. It's just so fun to say people don't know about what?
And then just the outrage. Just the outrage. I'm going to give Frankie's going to get a 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, fuck that guy. He's a 4.
I think that's a 4. I think that's a 4. The Would You Kindly.
Would you kindly? Did you see that coming? Oh.
But I'm guileless. When I'm watching a movie, when I'm playing a game, I do not see twists coming at all. I do not predict them. I am 100% caught off guard every time. I am fully...
Even now?
Especially now. Especially now. I fall for every single... I am gobsmacked. If something could be conceivably described as a twist, jaws on the floor every time.
That's delightful, though. Don't change.
That's why I'm very... I don't know how to change. And I scheduled a podcast recording where my therapy used to go, so there's not going to be any change on the horizon. Yes, I replaced a doctor hearing what I think to you people hearing what I think.
It seems like it's going great, though.
And it's working.
Yeah.
All right, last to rank, the dark presence from the Alan Wake games.
Well, the cool thing about Alan Wake 2 is that it's like the dark presence is the creative process.
I played it.
Very deep. Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Man. I'm super impressed with you.
I know. That feels good. It feels good. Yes, in Alan Wake, he's a writer who is basically being attacked by his inability to write. And if that sounds a little bit...
If there are any writers out there...
If that sounds like some pretentious shit, well, it is. But it's still a fun game.
Yeah, it's so good. It's a yummy, yummy game. Well, I gotta make him a 2 because it's all that's left.
I think that this is right, though.
Is this strong?
I think this is a right because the infected, the dark presence preventing him from figuring out his novel.
You're talking about the stakes here. You're really talking about the stakes.
Pagan, Frank Fontaine with the worst villain being Emperor Palpatine. I think that that's right.
Okay, strong.
And Borderlands is next week.
Yeah, Borderlands is next week.
That's cool.
Based on a video game.
That's based on a video game.
Now, to be clear, because I work in the games industry so much and I love it so much, I do not think that the end-all be-all metric of success for video games is to then have a $100 million movie made after it.
Absolutely not.
I am still very happy to be a part of one.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's still a good thing.
And I would do it again.
Hey, do you remember the Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo Super Mario Brothers movie?
Oh, God.
It's good. And people said it wasn't good. And it's good. It is good.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. People say it's not because they're sheep. But it's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
And do I need to go in being very nihilistic and watch it? Or is it like, no, it's legitimately great?
I think you should watch it believing the difference between right and wrong.
Okay.
I don't know why you'd give up your basic human morals to watch Super Mario Brothers from 1990. Okay. Just keep them on you.
Great.
You know,
Great.
I don't know if you'll need them, but it's nice to have them.
Okay. Cool.
What an interesting question. Should I be a nihilist to watch Super Mario Brothers starring John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins? I hadn't thought about it that way. Janina, thank you so much.
I'm so happy to have been here.